Hi everyone, this is Francesca Barbini from Luna Press Publishing. Welcome back to our mini-series on Publishing 101. We have reached the last episode of our little series, and today, episode 8, it's about the publication day. It is a very, very exciting time. So at the end of episode 6, remember when the cover was ready, we basically sent everything to the printer. Now, remember, we're talking about a publication process which lasts, a year and a half, 2 years. Remember, we need those long time because we want to make sure that everything has its time, especially if something should happen. So one of the things that we look at this point is the test copy from the printer. We want to make sure that everything looks fine, everything is great, and there's no problem. And quite frankly, sometimes problem can happen. You might even spot something that you've missed, both in edits and proofreading. So, just in case, or anything really. So you want to make sure that you have enough time from the moment you receive the test copy. At that point, when everyone is happy with the test copy, you can essentially open distribution for the book, and you need to have that running time, of course, because you need stores to be able to receive their copies in good time. You need to be able to open for pre-orders. You need to be able to use marketing for pre-orders in a most effective way so that people are aware that the book is now there and is able to be pre-ordered both online, digital, your site, distributors around the world, etc. During this time, it is also when the author's copies are ordered and shipped to the author, and it is really good actually, because often we get pictures from the authors receiving their box and doing their unboxing, and they're putting pictures, sharing that with their friends. It is a really, really exciting thing. And again, only imagine what they must be feeling, because when we receive the test copies, we are just like them. We were like, oh my God, look at this, it's so beautiful, So it is really, really exciting. And of course, as the pre-order starts to come in, if they come straight through the website, obviously you need to organize that batch of books, making sure that they're ordered and they're ready to be shipped to the pre-orders. Because of course, we have a website, so people can actually order directly through us. Now, one of the reasons why having a good pre-order time as well is because you don't want to stretch your printers, okay? Depending on the book as well, but imagine that you've got a book coming out at Christmas. You've got printers which are probably already full of orders to go as it is. Or imagine if you're printing a book that is a huge academic book, or if it is a book in full colors, or if it is a hardback instead of a paperback. There are different times, okay? So you must make sure that you allow your printers to have as much time as possible. So that's one of the reasons why pre-order times tend to be of a certain right length, so that everyone can receive their books in good time and can be, no stress. But in the meantime, both the publisher and the authors are happy. They've got their copies in their hand, and it is really, this is where it gets real, because it's right there in your hand, So after this beautiful period of pre-orders, you then get to the publication day, which is an exciting day of joy and jubilation for everyone involved. Everyone has worked hard on this project, and finally it's like arriving at the end of a marathon. You're like, oh, and you can finally relax, and you can enjoy the smile, you can enjoy your friends, your family coming together, even the strangers leaving review telling you how amazing it was, etc. It's a beautiful experience in any case, no matter what. And the promotion, the marketing of the book, of course, continues even after the release date, because as more and more people read the book, you will also have perhaps chance to be invited for an interview or on a panel, etc. So all these things are part of keeping the book present, bringing it to the readers, so it's all part of the marketing as well. And there are a lot of things that happen slightly delayed, for example, which are things like awards. As you know, awards are gifted for work written in the previous year. So, of course, it's important that people continue to read your book and continue to know that your book exists. So, in that sense, there is this continuation of the marketing, to make sure that the book is still in the mind of the readers and in the hands of new readers, of course. And once all of this process has come to an end, of course, this is the time for the writer to go back and write another book, if that is what they wish to do. And then the process will start again. So, I hope you found this little mini series at least informative enough to give you a first idea of how things work in publishing. I also hope that if you are a self-published author, that you might have found this useful, because at least you get an idea of the various processes and steps that go through from a publisher point of view. And of course, remember, the experiences of publishers of different size will also be different. You have your traditional publisher, you have your independent of different sizes, all the way down to independent small presses like us. So of course, but we will do things slightly differently. However, the broad strokes I gave you in this little mini series tend to be the same for all of us. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And of course, please do subscribe to our little channel and find out more about the Luna family. So that's it. This is Publishing 101 by Luna Press Publishing. Thank you. Bye.